we shall visit our people and tell them that we have built something, a new home for all of us. And taking a cue from the oceans, ever flowing and encircling nature, we will travel far and wide to connect with oceanic and maritime peoples elsewhere, and swap stories of voyages that we have taken and those yet to be embarked on.
Nisambula Vinaka, the University of the South Pacific, USP, is the premier institution of higher learning for the Pacific region, uniquely placed in a region of extraordinary physical, social, and economic diversity. Established in 1968, USP is one of only 2 universities of its type in the world. It is jointly owned by the governments of 12 member countries: Cook Islands, Fiji, Kiribati, Marshall Islands, Nauru, Niue, Solomon Islands, Tokelau, Tonga, Tuvalu, Vanuatu, and Samoa. The university has campuses in all member countries. The main campus, Laucala, is in Fiji. USP is a unique space to study. Welcome to the Oceania Centre for Arts, Culture and Pacific Studies. The Oceania Centre for Arts, Culture and Pacific Studies offers an exciting array of academic and non-academic programs. These explore oceanic arts, indigenous knowledge and cultural sustainability, as well as oceanic dance, visual arts and music. Students from USP and the community are welcome to enroll formally in our postgraduate programs or participate through our many informal classes, workshops, events, auditions, and performances throughout the year. Today, the Oceania Centre is a home for formal and non-formal programs. Pacific Studies, Pacific Worlds, Pacifica Voices Ensemble, Oceania Centre Visual Artists, New Sounds Oceania, Pacific Heritage Hub, Pacific Outreach Program for Polynesia, Oceania Dance Theatre Performing Artists. Pacific Studies. Pacific Studies Postgraduate will introduce you to the vibrant debates of Pacific thinkers and scholars. It will enable you to value and appreciate indigenous knowledge, as well as expand your knowledge of the arts and cultures of Oceania. In this course, students are given the opportunity to share their cultures, experiences, and thoughts. Best of all, Pacific Studies will give you a creative and cultural edge. The University of the South Pacific offers a short Pacific Studies program for international students at the Oceania Centre for Arts, Culture and Pacific Studies. This program is primarily designed for undergraduates combining lecture presentations and site visits on Fiji's main island of Viti Levu. Students have the opportunity to learn about different cultures and traditions. They will walk through a semi-restored ancient Fijian fort and take a trip to a Fijian village to learn firsthand how communities survive in today's world. Pacific Worlds. In this course, you will be introduced to the places, histories, cultures, arts, and politics of Oceania. Our interdisciplinary approach, like the Mangi Mangi, weaves together first-hand information from people of the areas, supplemented with historical writings and contemporary documents, as well as visual representations as they relate to the region. Oceania Dance Theatre. Dance at the Oceania Centre for Arts, Culture and Pacific Studies is about original choreographic innovations, a serious form of art exploring the possibilities and limits of creative expression through body movements and music compositions. Today, the Oceania Dance Theatre houses the first of its kind within the region, aerial dance. Pacifica Voices Ensemble. The Pacifica Voices Choir and its ensemble is built on the rationale that the creative arts can inspire and empower whole audiences. Oceania Centre Visual Artists. The visual arts community at the Oceania Centre is made up of carvers, sculptors, painters, and printmakers. Artists at the Oceania Centre are given a space to work and the equipment needed to create their artworks. Centre artists have the opportunity to collaborate and learn from each other in a non-formal setting. The Centre artists have used their art as a platform to advocate and educate on issues affecting the Pacific. New Sounds Oceania. Since its inception, New Sounds Oceania has been at the forefront of contemporary Pacific music, which is deeply rooted in the cultures and traditions of the Pacific. Using Pacific sounds and instruments, the Oceania Centre has built a strong reputation by producing original and distinctive new sounds for live performance. dance productions, film soundtracks, and recordings. The studio is a space of experimentation on the different sounds and instruments that exist in the region. New Sounds Oceania strives to develop new ideas and new forms of instruments and sound. Pacific Heritage Hub. The Pacific Heritage Hub is a UNESCO World Heritage Facility by and for Pacific States parties, hosted by the University of the South Pacific at its Laucala campus in Suva-Fiji. We are a communications and information facility for all things heritage in the Pacific and coordinate information and opportunities between regions, countries, institutions, organizations, and experts to improve the implementation of the 1972 World Heritage Convention and safeguard Pacific cultural and natural heritage, including intangible cultural heritage. Pacific Outreach Program for Polynesia. The Pacific Outreach Program for Polynesia, or POPP, is housed under the USP Alafua campus in Samoa. Using the arts, the program helps to raise the level of local and regional awareness towards social issues and focuses on how vulnerable Pacific people and their cultures are towards these issues. For example, the program promotes the value of connection and interaction between cultures and peoples through the use of artistic works and performances that stimulate people in the many communities in the USP region.